Over the years, we've seen many different types of dragons. And while all these look amazing, there's one that stands out amongst all the rest for being absolutely unique. It's the Glutton Dragon. Today, you will bear witness to the Glutton Dragon version 2, the greatest dragon to ever exist. But before I show you that, you need to bear witness to some other hideous beasts. Like this one, that's tailless. But not only that, he also has very minimal things going on until we get to his face. Normal looking mouth, and then all of a sudden something horrible happened to this thing. But the strange thing is that his mouth doesn't extend at the top, it's just here. So he's just literally some hideous monster that maybe has resorbed a twin or something. Let's see. Oh, and he has a laser. Now I see why he is the way he is. He doesn't really necessarily need to eat or have other arms or even a tail. He just has the ability to blast everything into the next universe. If by now you know my weird obsession with dragons, then you probably also know I have a weird obsession with hippos. And also really weird, abominable things that make no sense, like this thing that's just called the Thing. He has a long spiky tail with spikes all over him. He's got arms of a man as well as dinosaurs that are in a mech form. He's got more arms all around his body. He has a face up here that's got some teeth going on, but then he also has this head, man head with other weird teeth growing out of his side of his neck. I don't know what it is or why it exists, but it does, and it's gonna absolutely destroy all these things, especially the hippos. Oh, it's they're prime height for neck stabbage, I guess is the best way to put it. These hippos and men are getting destroyed, but look at this. It doesn't have to be fighting over here. He's got a tail that hangs behind him that's capable of spiking everything. It doesn't even need to be looking at his prey. That's how vicious this is. You just pick that guy up and holding him to show us as a trophy. Perhaps you're familiar with the troll face. Maybe you're familiar with Trolge. Oh, this is Trolge the Crawler. Remastered. Clearly he's a little bit more vicious than the last time we saw him. Just a weird mechanized face that's here to destroy everybody. He's got spiky arms. Those pokey things, have they ever been known to actually poke anybody? They seem like one of the most worthless weapons in this game. But since when do we care about anything like that? We just want to see things get destroyed, and clearly this thing's capable of doing it. It's got big spiky toad things going on. Nothing gets close to it. I wish its face moved, because if its face was on like a hand, like an arm that moved, that would be great, because those teeth, gotta utilize these things. They even got some spinning ones in there. Needless to say, it's definitely capable of destroying a whole zoo of gorillas. We just made gorillas go extinct. When I first saw this next unit, I thought it was tiny, but it turns out it was massive. So I have the Alpha King Titan here as its opponent. This is Red Steel, quite capable of destroying the Alpha King Titan, I think. This gigantic spinning blades of doom. He also has an MG that's, one, oh no, he's got two of them, okay. He's got one MG, that's not gonna do a lot. You know, looking at this thing, this makes me wonder, is this supposed to be the Crimson Typhoon from Pacific Rim? Is that what this thing's supposed to be? It kind of looks like it. It's got the small head, got the 3 arms. I don't know if he has 3 blades though. He might have 1 blade. Okay, look at that. Look at this little head. Okay, what's happening here in the center? He has a center thing that's... Oh, it's on a crossbow that's moving? I don't know if he's going to be able to destroy the Alpha King Titan. I don't know if... Yeah, maybe, because it's got... The Alpha King Titan's got a lot of exposed area. Never mind. It died. The Alpha King... I'm sorry for doubting you, okay? The only thing that I have that can really do hand-to-hand combat with you is that giant arthropod. Clearly this thing can't. It might be small, but let's try out the Prototype 66. Look at this crazy thing. Completely mechanized creature with big gigantic hands. This awesome looking tail back here. Kind of like that wyvern. Wait, have I even showed you that wyvern yet? Oh, it's got lasers. Okay, turns out this thing a little bit. Now this is a weapon right here. That thing was easily able to destroy it. What about a large army though? 1 million. I'm joking. What is over 100 velociraptors? I wish I could do 1 million. That'd be amazing. I'd be here all day though, putting stuff down. And you need one heck of a computer. And you need a supercomputer. Oh my goodness. It's got so many lasers. Oh, it's got missiles too, and MGs, and rockets, and whatever else. And it just doesn't even need to fight normally. You can just lay down on the job and surf around. Why does it even have the big claws? This is what I never understand. They make these amazing melee looking things, and then they have like the most OP weaponry ever. It's like, you don't even need it. The other day I was chatting with Coward Cole, and I was asking him if he knew of any creatures that had chainsaws on them. And I found a whole bunch of them, but I also found something else. It doesn't have chainsaws, but it's just as terrifying. It's... where is it? KC Crawfish. There it is. Okay, wait, I missed it. Look at these hands. Oh my god, they're perfectly suited to destroy a bunch of Coward Coles. Not only does he have one, but he has two, or she has two, or it has two. It's an it, right? It's got multiple little spiky ribcage things going on. This insane looking mouth. This is really well done. And Coward Cole, you can't run away. Oh, the only thing that would make this better is if those pincher things closed. But does it even really need it? No, it does not. Look at him picking up This might be the best Coward Cole eliminator that I've ever seen. Usually Coward Cole things are slower, where they can't pick them up easily, but this thing's precision is like on a whole other level. He's just able to grab them like it's nothing. Usually the umbrellas get in the way, Coward Cole can run away, and if you can't spike him, just smack him to death. There you go. Oh, okay. I've often wondered who watches my videos. All I do in videos is just destroy humans every day, pretty much. There's just pretty much isn't that what most gaming videos are on YouTube? Just people dying left and right over and over and over again till there's no one left on the earth. And then you just have a hospital game that just saves everybody and brings them back to life, and then you just do it all over again. This is the Glutton Dragon, equipped with spiky things all around his body, a big giant open stomach that latches and brings everything into it. It has spikes all over him, and then a little tiny head way up here. I would like to introduce you guys to the Glutton Dragon V2, which is by far the greatest dragon this game has ever seen, and it is on a whole other 5 levels. Look at the size difference of this thing. Not only is it like 3 times as large, but it's also maybe one of the tallest creatures that has ever existed in this game. And you'll notice something, which I noticed right away. Behold the spikes inside, completely covered now. So if anything gets in there, it dies. Not only does it have that layer, it's got this layer, and then it also has this layer way up here, as if one stomach wasn't enough. It's got 3 now. And then it's got a whole up area over here. The laser's gone because it didn't even need it. And look, he's even mutated. The real question though is, and it looks like maybe it's been addressed, is can the Glutton Dragon be defeated the same simple way that the other one can? You'll notice that below there's an opening in the crocodile, and things could get in. But now this one is pretty much sealed off. There's only one way to test it. Think with me for 1 second about how long it must have taken to build this thing. Guys, how do I even capture this in a screenshot? This is obscene. I mean, look at the real size comparison to some of these things. Let's see the real test. Here we go. He's trying to fly away. You can't fly away, you fatty. Let's see if it can be destroyed the same way, where things get underneath. It doesn't look like it. It actually looks like it's so large that it's not gonna even happen. There's people inside getting eaten right now. The multiple levels could work because if they get shot up there, another level could grab it. Look at that guy going. Nope, didn't grab it. Maybe because it's lagging too much. We might need to change things up a little bit. Might have too many creatures. Nothing. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like maybe something is breached underneath. No, maybe it's just a gap in the system. I think it's actually protected completely all the way around, unlike the other one. These packies have 999 health. It's infinite health. Well, not infinite, but you get it. Let's see what happens here. I'm very curious. He's sucked one up, and look at this. They're fighting. They're competing for eating it. The other ones are down here getting poked, but they can't get through. It's immune to it. Look at it, just stretching it, trying to rip it apart. They're flinging it all over. The ones up here don't really work. Wait, are they shooting through the ground? No, they don't shoot through the ground. It looked like maybe it tried to. He's just over here flying away, trying to. Well, you guys, let me know what you think of the Glutton. Look at how big it is, how wide it is. This thing's otherworldly. I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video. Go check this thing out. It's got to be one of the greatest creations ever in this game. I really mean that. It's insane. Look at how far those stretch. This is insane. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. Click one of the two videos you're about to see. I'll see you next time.